All right, hey, it's me, 5XP, and it is my birthday. All right, so I didn't, this is totally half-baked, right? I realized that my birthday was the end of this week on Thursday, and I was like, I should probably do something special. And then I'm like, I go live tomorrow. I'm like, oh, shoot. Be like, let's get to work. So came up with this idea as a boss battler birthday stream week, where every like bit, tip, sub, gift sub do damage to this guy. So Mumra over here, this Mumra little guy right here, he's trying to take more than 1 year of my life away. All right, it's like the machine in Princess Bride, right? So the way it works, every new, or not every new, but any sub, bit, tip, gift sub is going to do damage to him. And then we have like a wheel of fun, like a chaos wheel or something. That's got things like the Lich is gonna curse you guys. It's gonna send you guys to emote only chat, and the only way to unlock it is by doing silly emotes for a little bit, or maybe he's going to cast slow on you guys, so slow mode, and you guys have to, I don't know, do something. So there's little challenges and tasks. And we'll do wheel spins for new followers, all kinds of stuff. So like, here's like a little menu thing. Should be a lot of fun. All right, yeah, dude, yeah, it's July. July, we're winners, right? July, you're born in July, you're a winner, right? That's at least that's what you got to think to get by. Anyway, so I spent a little bit of time on this. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of consumed the last 24 hours. But anyway, so the plan is that over the course of the next couple days, hopefully we do some damage to this guy. If we don't, I guess I'm just taking more damage in the form of years off my life, more gray hairs, right? Just like, meh, it is what it is. And then if we do enough damage, then we will unlock a Thursday birthday stream. So my birthday is Thursday, and if we do enough damage, I'll do a new stream on Thursday and we'll have some more fun. So join me in doing some damage to this some bitch, and let's play some games. So like today we're gonna do Kingdom Death. Tomorrow probably do more board games. I don't know what yet. Like Buttons and Bugs, Too Many Bones, maybe the Mythic Monolith Conan. There's a solo version of that. I might do that on stream. So there's options for tomorrow. Obviously today is Kingdom Death, but we also have on that wheel is also Steam keys. So I went out and bought a bunch of random Steam keys to give those out, all like Game of the Year Steam keys. So if that pulls up, we'll do a giveaway for that. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, then like there's also on the wheels, like can extend the stream time. Yeah, Conan. Ooh, Conan. I love Conan. Conan's like my favorite IP, right? Just, I absolutely adore it. So, of course, none of the minis are painted because, well, I mean, what am I going to do? I only have so many hands. Oh, and speaking of that, the Lich can curse me. Can take away one of my eyes. It can take away one of my hands. If there are multiple wheel spins and it lands on both my hands or both my eyes being taken, who knows what'll happen. But yes, that is the plan, is that we're going to have some fun, hopefully, with some wheel spins and just create a little bit of chaos, right? So a little bit of chaos. And then Tuesday and Wednesday are probably video game days. That's my guess, of course. If you guys do cool things in chat and or with subs and whatnot, you guys are gonna be able to add your own stuff to the Wheel of Chaos. So very fun ideas. I think should be a lot of fun. Now for the settlement of Reprise. So we are on Lantern Year 6. We did have three leftover endeavors, but we did just use those for giving Sync Strike to, actually, to these three peeps. So Dolores, Taylor Swift, and Axel that are on this hunt. So we've got the Antelope level 2 on tap, and we have Dolores, who is our Twilight Sword person. Yeah, we got it during a hunt, and she's full Screamer plus Lion Slayer cape, and she's got a couple things to keep her topped up on survival. And in case she loses some insanity and can't slice and dice with the sword, we threw her a pickaxe just so we can get some ore possibly. Goth Amy Lee from Evanescence is rolling full rawhide right now. So she's got her katana, the choker, the cool seed pattern headband, which turns reactions to failures, and then a monster tooth necklace. And we're trying to age her out. So we got some bone earrings on her as well. We want to retire her. We want to send her into oblivion so we can steal that katana so somebody else can use it. Let's see. Then we've got, who is this one? This one's Taylor Swift. She's in full leather with the long claw and first aid. So she's probably our tank. She's also got the shield. I would love to get Qatar spec or mastery in this settlement to go along with our, like, that common katana, which, you know, when you hit with that, it ignores failure reactions. So along with the headband that changes a reflex to a failure reaction, I think having Qatars and canceling reaction, I think that whole theme would be really kind of cool with this settlement. All right, then we've got Axel. Axel Rose is in not full leather. He is in mostly leather. And he's got the Screaming Mask, or the Sun Lantern Mask. So he's going to be throwing that dagger from 4 spaces away. And we gave him the Monster Tooth Necklace to give him an extra couple pieces of strength, just so he could maybe wound. He's got 2 and 8, so that's basically 6s plus the die roll, against a Screaming Antelope, which only has 10 toughness. So I think we got some options there. All right. However, we had somebody, while I was working on the Alert D coolness, somebody did follow just before I went live, and it's Blitzkrieg. And so I'm gonna spin the wheel, right? Because that's the first follow of the day. Because that's fun. Why not? So let's spin that wheel. Let's see if I remember how to do all this fancy stuff. Check and check. Okay, it works. It works. All right, so the Lich has cursed me, and he's binding my right arm. I cannot use my right arm for 10 minutes. All right, so what are we gonna do with my arm? All right, so 10 minutes, I'm gonna just use my left arm. I call it the stranger. Sorry. Too adult. I'll keep it civil. All right, so okay, yeah, level 2 Screaming Antelope hunt. I'll go, right? Let's do it. All right. Who goes first? Who do you guys want to go first? We've got Dolores, Goth Amy Lee, Taylor Swift, and Axel Rose. I don't think it really matters too much. We do have Mineral Gathering out on the table after Overwhelming Darkness. We're gonna see if we can't use that a little bit. Besides that, nobody really has anything that we need to really focus on. All right, nobody needs to do any specific hunts. Everybody's got survival. Everybody's got insanity, some insanity. Amy Lee, here we go. Who is it? Which one's Amy? Red. She dies. Way to go. Oh, I used my right hand to put the card on the green screen. Ooh, dang it. Is that like a 5 XP moment when I do that? Like if I accidentally do the thing that I'm not supposed to do? I think so. I think we're going to chalk that up as like a 5 XP moment where I would normally have to give subs after 5. So we're going to do that. All right. Carpet of ticks. The ground is covered with a carpet of huge writhing ticks. Each survivor must try to fend off the swarm. Roll a d10 and add your hunt experience to the result. Do we have any freshies? Oh yeah, Axel and Taylor Swift are both fresh. Dolores has 1 hunt XP. Amy's got 6. Let's see what happens. Left-handed dice check. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, right? Let's see. On a result of 6+, you successfully smash the ticks away. Okay. Dolores, you get to add 1. All right, you're fine. That's 9. All right. Give you that. Left-handed dexterity. Okay. Who's next? Amy Lee adds 6. Oh, yeah, she's good. She's good. Taylor Swift adds naught. Oh, dear. So she has a problem. On a result of below 6, the ticks make you sick. Reduce your survival to naught. Roll a d10 on an 8+ survival. -1 permanent strength, and then Axel got a 7. Oh, dear. Okay, 6. So 6 was not 8+, but my survival is now 0. All right. Working my overlay now with my left hand. And that was Taylor goes down to nothing. Who's white? That is Axel. Random event. A lantern and a 4. So 4. When's this timer up? 6:30 left. Okay. That was just 4, right? Famine. Lantern and a 4. Yeah. Famine. The path ahead is arid and dead. You may have survivors gain a courage and press on. Otherwise, roll again on the hunt table before moving on. If you pass on, your stomachs grumble in the dark as you stumble forward. The survivors pool their supplies. The event revealer rolls 1d10 and adds 2 to their roll for each consumable gear the group has. All right, so hold on. Let's do the calculations here. Consumables, not. Let's see, 1. Oh, this isn't looking that great. That would be a 1. So do we want to do a +1 roll on this? No, it's +2, so it's for each one you get +2. Okay. That's a little better. Also, so ooh, sheesh. Yeah, basically it's all survivors would gain a -1 speed token. Would not affect Dolores. She's only rolling 1 anyway for slow. Really wouldn't affect Amy Lee. She's rolling 4 right now on her katana. Long claw, yeah, probably would not be great. And the dagger, again, probably not that great. Do we need a survival on these guys? Dolores is already up there. Amy's already up there. I mean, Taylor Swift hasn't left, and she's already got 2 courage, which will give her bold. Same with Axel. Oh. What do we want to do with this? So we'd be rolling a d10 at +2. And it would definitely benefit 2 of our people because they'd bold and roll up and potentially get some boons. But if we roll less than 8, everybody gets a -1 speed token. So is that a good price? Is that the price to pay for a speed token and some courage? What do you guys think? Should we do it? We should do it. Kind of mean like we're always kind of pushing ourselves. I think we're gonna do it. I think we should try because that's 6 or higher, right? So we get a plus 2. I guess no. I guess it's 7 because we can't hit an 8. So if we roll a 6, that's still 8. So let's do it. We're gonna do it. Everybody gets a +1. Excuse me. Gotta write with one. Left hand. There's 1. It does get Amy closer to getting a +1 strength. Yeah, this is going to be a chill week of streaming, just relaxing, having some fun, playing some games. All right, Taylor Swift is going to courage up. She's gonna get So is Axel. And then we're gonna do that roll before we do the actual famine roll here. So we're gonna do this one first. So, Taylor, what would you say? Let's see, we're doing this on the showdown phase, so she's stalwart. Cannot be knocked down by brain trauma or intimidates. I always like that one. I like it a lot better than the other two, if I'm honest. Same for you, Axel. Now, these two are not partners. They are purified, and they did the pool event together, but they did not roll high enough for partnership. So I think we will eventually make them partners, just not right now. All right, so this will be, let's see, what do we want with her? Oh, I could just give her a +1 speed. Roll a 10. 9. Oh, that's a bone. That's a +1 permanent strength, though. No, where's my pencil? What do I do with it? Oh my good gravy. I have my hand back yet. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Could just blame the poor handwriting on Blue Knives. I'll just say like he did this. 2. Axel, what about you, bud? A 1? Game +1 strength token. That's just as good as 2 damage. With our emboldening and whatnot, I'll take it. Oh, and yeah, both are stalwarts. Now we are rolling for the famine. So we're going to be rolling a d10 at +2. Come on, Schwartz. Ooh, look at that. What's a 10? It is you managed to stave off the terrible hanger. If we were rolled 15+, which impossible, everyone is invigorated by their snack. Each survivor gains a survival. Oh, it should be more than that. I guess if you have a whole bunch of stinking consumables, then that's kind of an easy roll to make. Not for us. See? Always pushing is good. All right, so we got Blue. Blue is Dolores. If you don't know who that is, that's Dolores O'Riordan. She's the lead singer of Cranberries. All right, let's see. Migration. Screaming Antelope hunt event. Some unforeseen forces set off a massive migration. Nothing remains but uprooted canthus plants and shattered ground, ruined by hooves. Yay, I can lose my right hand. Move the Screaming Antelope 3 spaces away. Oh dear. Because technically that's supposed to be like that. All right, well, this is going to be a long one. Who is this? This is Taylor Swift. Regular. I'm still using my left hand. Why? Why? Don't need to do that. Use my right hand again. All right, regular. 7. Hungry ground. The ground suddenly splits and a gaping stone mouth attempts to devour the event revealer whole. Taylor Swift. The event revealer rolls a d10. 4. What is that? If another survivor has a whip, they throw a line to the event revealer, add 4 more to the roll. So we're at 8. Oh, wait. Wait. We normally do have that. However, yeah, look at that. Look what's in the settlement storage. Our VIP. So that's only 4. You scramble, but your leg is caught in the terrible maw. Suffer 2 event damage to the legs. Wah, wah, wah. Sorry, Taylor. Get back here. 94. Back of the book. Sickening mess. The survivors come upon a patch of badly damaged ground. The stone faces are cracked, and debris is strewn everywhere. Piles of toxic-smelling dung and half-digested viscera litter the area. The survivors approach, but survivors with squeamish disorder refuse to go any closer. Nobody's got that. Insane survivors consume what they find and make themselves sick. That's almost everybody, right? That's Amy Lee and Dolores. So they gain a -1 strength. I have to reread that. Do I have to have +1 strength tokens? Or can I spend all strength tokens, right? I have to get a +1 strength token. If you have any +1 strength tokens, you may spend a survival to remove them all. So am I just removing my positives? Ooh, that's interesting. All right, sane survivors stop to investigate the mess. So Axel, Taylor, both stop. Each gains a courage. I'm telling you, this is a courageous settlement. Say each gains courage, rolls a d10, and adds their understanding, which both of them have 3. Yikes. All right, Taylor, you got a 5. That is heaving eyes filled with tears. Your sickening hunt pays off. Gain a random basic resource and suffer 1 event damage to a random location. So she gets a basic love juice. And 8 for you. Same thing. So random. So chest. Axel takes 1 to the chest. And gets a basic resource. Monster organ. All right, overwhelming darkness. Oh, that's not bad. Who's our lowest? Blue. That's Dolores. Are you courageous, Dolores? You are most deaf courageous. Is that what we want to do with her? That's dead on insane or -1 accuracy token. Yeah, we're going to give her a -1 accuracy token. Dolores is... Now it's like maybe we should have done Song of the Brave, right, Stickler? We could minus tokens like crazy. You're going to be all like, I told you so. Told you so. All right, what's next? Who's the next lowest? 3 for Axel, who is now courageous. I think, yeah, he's just going to get a -1 accuracy token. Worst things have happened. 4. Oops, 4. That's Taylor. Let's see. That is a massive whale swims overhead. Your guts quiver. Hence Doyle, he's got a quivery colon. With his booming cries, you vomit in fear, but keep a brave face. Gain a -1 evasion token, and after the event, all other survivors gain +1. Because you so brave. That's too bad, because she's our evasion girl. And then look at that. A 10. So, Amy? Is Amy going to be a leader from now on? Yeah, she doesn't have any fighting arts, so guess what? She's a leader. Who would have thought? Move on. Mineral, well, I guess we'll do mineral gathering first. Let's see, that's Dolores. She's rolling a d10. 3. You strike a stone that resembles your face. It explodes, covering you in blood. Gain +1 insanity and hemophobia disorder. Oh, that sucks. Yep, nope, sorry. Sorry, Stickler, that's a negatory. So is Dolores. She gains an insanity, which will help her with her Twilight Sword. But that hemophobia, let's just make sure nobody hurts themselves. That's KD on, that's knocked down on blood, right? Any blood. Pretty sure. That's too bad. Man, we are not having the best of luck with our pickaxe, are we? Alright, so this is Axel's regular hunt event. 3 is not a result, though. Yeah, 3 is not. Vomit pile. The survivors find the half-digested remains of their quarry's last meal. Each survivor may scavenge and gain a courage and roll on the table. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Everybody's gonna get a courage, because that's what we do. We all wanna see that truth. Man. How much courage have we passed out today already? It's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot. And then we all roll on the table. All right. So good luck to all of us. Or it's just one. Just one. But yeah, I think it's just one, right? Just one time? It's not everybody. You sure about that? All right, well, I'm doing it all. Oh, how do you like them apples? A 4 and 3 10s. Red, you got no consumable gear, so don't care. And then that is, if no one scavenges, yeah, everybody scavenges. Because it's vomiting up pieces of itself. Gain +1 understanding and a random lope resource. Look at that. Somebody just became insightful. Dolores just thought of a new song. During the hunt is explore. That's +2 to investigate result. Let's see, that's this one. She got a 6, which is +3 survival, +3 insanity. Not the best. Not the worst. Man, I'm checking all the boxes. What's up, Vim? How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the birthday week stream of fun. And then we get 3 random basic resources, or antelope resources. Antelope resources. You get a resource, you get a resource, you get a resource. First one. Beasts. Come on now. There we go. Pelt. Pelt. Yeah, we can use pelts to make that leather. Yeah, you take that, you take that, you take that. Notice we don't have any funky colored backgrounds on the hunts today, so it looks like we dodged some bone eaters. 24. It is food from the mouths of others. It's a very hungry hunt. The survivors pass a stone face that appears to be holding something in its mouth. The event revealer may investigate. Gain a courage. That's Blue. That's Dolores. Hell yeah. That's what we do. Okay. Courage and investigate. And didn't she just get +1 on investigate results? I believe she did. Ooh, that almost was a 3. What's a 9 though? A 9 is you pull out a masticated mess, gain a random basic resource into insanity. Love juice is on the menu. Another love juice. Yeah, that's an organ. I'll take it. All right, what's next? Green. That's another Taylor Swift. Let's see, teething. The survivors find a trail of large, rotting teeth littering the ground. Each survivor may scat. May. You know we are. Yeah, we're doing it. Although there's no bonus. We're doing it. Aw. Except rolling another hunt. But you know we're gonna do it, because that's what we do. We scavenge. We kill babies, and we scavenge. And we investigate. Let's... That cocked one again. Get back there. All right. 776. That is... You find absolutely nothing. Because it's not investigate, it's scavenge. So, yep. That's big fat nothing. Whatever. Basic hunt. Yep, basic hunt. 13. All right. That's overload. The event revealer falls to their knees, sobbing uncontrollably. They've simply had too much. Who's had too much? Amy Lee's had too much. They lose D10 survival. Oh. All of it. And they gain a random disorder. She doesn't have any. She's allowed to get 1. Let's see what she gets. Pray. You may not spend survival unless you are insane. I don't think that's too bad. There are worse ones. For certain. All right, there's more of it, aren't there? If the settlement has accepted the darkness, we do not. We don't have any of that yet. We don't have, neither do we have collective toil. So, skipsies. And now it's monster turn. Monster time, not monster turn. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. It's an absolute plethora of check boxes. I mean, holy cow. That was nuts. I've pre-stacked the decks, so we should win immediately. Should be instantaneous death. I hope. Of course I didn't. That's a blatant lie. Let's see. None of our Sun Eaters are here. What are we? Who is here? We've got a full leather armor, full screamer armor. We do have a master fist and tooth in the settlement. We've got a rawhide armor set. We've got Dolores, who has how many points of Twilight? 2 points of Twilight. So what do we got? I think she is ignoring cumbersome, right? So she can move and attack. What else? We are rolling. Why is it like a million acanthus plants? 3 acanthus, so 6. 6 acanthus, a bug, which I definitely want to go after because we want to get that sword beetle, don't we? Yes, we do. That sword beetle would be, it'd be really stinking cool. That is our key to making that hooked, like, lion knife or whatever it is. Acanthus and bug patch, and I get how many more? 2 random terrains. How'd everybody go check out the fireworks last night? If you are in the United States of America and celebrate. It was pouring down rain here most all afternoon. And then there was like 40 minutes of clear skies where like we all just jumped in the van and ran right over to the parking lot right next to the fireworks like display area. And we weren't the only ones who had that thought. It was kind of funny. It was like there's some flash mob fireworks show and everybody showed up at exactly the same time. Because normally it's like you go and you do like the little poppers and sparklers and you have some watermelon wherever you go and you enjoy yourself. But we just were like, fireworks, yes, go, boom, go, go. Come on. That's a Bob Saget, certainly. More acanthus. That doesn't help us, really. So toppled pillar and more acanthus plants. Let's just hope that like feed and graze or whatever the hell it is, doesn't come into play. Gee, gads. There's just too many of them. Is that all of them? Are they all legal? All 4 out? I believe all of them are legal. And then this bad mamma jamma. It's right here. Are we all wanting to set up on the far side, like one side, or we want to split the party? I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you want to do? Split the party? One, two, three, four. It doesn't matter to me. It's all fun and games. Oh, split the party. Let's see. Who's our tank? Tank person is our long claw person. And then we have, yeah, take 2 swordsies. Wait, who's our the guy who has, was it Screamer? Yeah, +2. Actually, what on that bug patch do we need to roll to get our sword beetle? We need to roll higher than a 4. And the person that, let's see, Scavenge Kit gets +1. That's Axel. Axel would get +1. But our Screamer Bracers, when we activate terrain, that's +2. So that's Dolores. Let's have Dolores make a run at that bug patch. Everybody else, just relax. That look good? You guys happy about that? 2 thumbs in the up direction. I think we're ready to go. I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. Let's start with the bad guy. Oh, wait. We haven't fought a regular lope in a million years. Actually, ever. I don't think we fought a regular lope on this channel ever. Besides a level 1. All right, so he's going to get trample and diabolical. So trample, whenever the monster collides with the survivor, they suffer damage equal to the monster's level, which is 2, to a random hit location. Bound to be 5 XP'd, surely. And then we get diabolical. That is, at the end of the monster's turn, target a random survivor in the trample zone, which could be difficult. I don't know. Yeah, well, we'll see. I think we're going to be feeding somebody. Actually, I think maybe we're like that. Maybe more like that. Yeah. All right. A full move through the target. Move the monster through and past. If there's no target, full move forward. And then we have our traditional gobble up card. When you gain this, remove your survivor from the board. Crush and devour, and thank goodness we don't have irradiate and melt from within. So maybe there's a chance at getting my strain. We don't know. We're gonna find out though. All right, so he is movement of 8, toughness of 10, and he gets a speed and damage token. Well, you know what I mean. He's +1 speed, +1 damage. That's how I do it. Any questions? Then let's see what he's got under the hood. Bite. Closest survivor in field of view. Oh, in field of view. So not even like in range, just in field of view. I'm gonna go with our tank, Ms. Swift. That's really interesting. So it's not, yeah, not even within range. Unless I'm thinking of this in another way. Choo choo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, nothing. Am I doing that wrong? Why does that feel wrong? Because I feel like they should be doing damage. And then, at the end of the turn, he's going to diabolic. Is anybody in the... Oh, I didn't move it there. I just moved it straight. So there's nobody in the trample zone. Well, that was smart of me. Totally deliberate. At the end of the monster's turn, target a random survivor. Nobody's there. Full move through the monster. If there are no target, full move forward. Okay. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't know. Are you okay with that? I am 100% okay with that. So who's gonna kill it first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For Dolores. You want me to dash with her? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah, let's do that. Let's dash. How much she got? Dolores be dashing. Oh, yeah, I know what you were thinking. Did he do his arrivals? No. We're still in the first turn. All right, so arrival, everybody gets 1, 2, 3, 4 survival. Yeah, everybody gets 4 survival. Max is 5. So, well, she's still gonna spend it to dash. And Amy also gains 2 on arrival for her bone necklace. Taylor, you got anything? Oh yeah, you're the one with the first aid kit. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. All right, so bug patch time. Like I just wanted to roll really well. That's a 3. That's a big fat nothing burger. No, insects scatter, leaving their meal behind. Gain 1 random basic resource. Archive this. Unless we're gonna do a reroll. Remember, we're not doing, there's no torment. There's no torment. This is not an Ark Survivor campaign. He's gonna find a hide in that bug patch. Ah, Dolores. Then I'm feeling... Do we want to, just for funsies, throw the dagger with Axel with that new lantern? With that new lantern helm? Do we just want to use our new toy? I feel like we just want to use our new toy. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Wait, oh, how far do I need to be? 4? 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just let's throw it over there. All right, so Axel is throwing his cat fang knife, which is 3 dice. Right? I have +1 accuracy. No, I have -1 accuracy token, +1 strength token. So I have 7 base strength. On perfect hits, gain a strength token. When knocked down, remove all strength tokens. So I don't need to embolden. But I'm definitely going to spend it and a survival to do my overcharge. You better believe it. Hey, look at that. Guess who gets a strength token back? Bitches. All right, let's see. Normally I'm hitting on 6. 5 4s or better. But now it's 5s, so 2 hits. 2 hits. No, we do not have cat's eye. No cat's eye. Oh, we got a first strike in here, though. Screaming Antelope's massive eyes glisten with human-like fear. If the attacker is insane, I am not. Cancel all hits and end their attack. Otherwise, the attacker suffers brain damage. Alright, so that was the first strike. What am I hitting on, though? It is 2, 2, 2. Yeah. And toughness is 10. Oh, well, let's use this one. Oh, what? Okay, well, that's a fail. Auto magic fail. And now we're going after this one. Wound reaction. Roll a d10 for each survivor currently in the monster's blind spot. That's a big nothing. 2? Man, that's a double fail. Man, this guy sucks. Axel, you suck. What a disappointment. How about... I don't want her to be adjacent in case of reactions. But I do want her to embolden and overcharge. Let's do it. 7, a 4, and a 10. I don't have any perfects. Don't have any perfects. Oh, I do have Sync Strike, though. I could have used that. Oh, well. Let's see. My accuracy is 3. The weapon is hitting on 6s or better, so 3s or better. So that's everything. Okay, good. No traps. We've got wound reaction. Turn the Screaming Antelope to face the attacker. Full move forward in a straight line. All right, that'll work fine. Nothing happening there, so we'll do this one last. Your wound. Your attack disables the monster's powerful running muscles. Screaming Antelope gains a -1 movement token. Well, we like that one. What's this one? Restless Muzzle. If you hit with a club or a shield, which we did not, gain +2 luck when attempting with this location. So let's do that order. So muzzle first. We are sharp. We are deadly. We are devastating. Fancy. Sick. All right, so that's all. That's a wound. So that's 2 damage. That's our first damage. Boom, boom. So that was the muzzle. Let's do Restless Inner Thigh. That is also a wound. He gets a -1 movement token. Where are my movements? Tokens. There we go. And 2 wounds. And then the last one. Yes, that is more. More damage. 2 more. On a wound. Turn to face. Nice job, Taylor. Turn to face the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. Which way do we want to go? We're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And red has not gone yet. Amy, what are you doing? Do you have anything you'd like to do? No? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do the hand jive. Yeah? Alright, I think we're good, right? Bad guy turn. Trait infested. It's got nits, right? When this comes into play, the monster gains +1 toughness token. It must work out. Discovering the ticks is gruesome. Roll a d10 for each survivor. On a result of 6+, suffer a brain damage per monster level. Uh-oh, so we got only 1? Yeah, so that's Axel is taking 2, which is no bueno to him. And then we're flowing, but I don't really see any real need to flow. And we're drawing an AI card. Queuing that up. When a survivor ends their turn adjacent to the monster, roll a d10, or 1 or 2, they get nits and get a -1 strength token. Alright, here's our queue up. Back kick. In blind spot. Nope. Closest threat in range. I actually think that might be Axel. 4, 5, 6. Well, it's either one of them. What do we want? Axel is monster controller. He would get an insanity, which would help him. But Taylor Swift is our tanky person. I don't think it's really going to matter. Like 3 damage? Oh, I guess it's 4 damage, isn't it? Because of, boosting, level boosting. Then I'm going to say let's go after... Yeah, let's go after Axel. Whatever. Your rolls sucked. It's punishment for his rolls. Alright. I could dash away. Could dash away, couldn't I? But I think I'd rather dash away on the diabolical. So he's rolling 2 dice. 2 dice hitting on a 3. 4s or better. 4s or better. Well, that's definitely 2 hits. Which one are we not wanting to do? So we can dodge one. Let's do the body, because that would knock us over. All right, so we're ignoring the body. And then we are taking 4 to the waist. Worst things have happened. And we get that insanity, right? Don't forget that. And, oh, I thought that was after damage. That's a destroyed hoof thing. All right, then after damage, he is going to target the random survivor in the trample zone, which I guess technically she's in the trample zone as well. Is that full move, the target? Okay, well, let's pick which one's random. White and red, lowest is trample, bitch. Red is my trample, bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fight starts over again. Oh, yeah. Turn and face. Come on now. Well, that was easy. Our turn again. Let's do it. Who do we want to go first? Who hasn't? Well, yeah, I want Twilight Sword to get a hit in. I'd love for Dolores to get a whack. 1, 2, 3. She's rolling one die because she's, that Twilight Sword is still slow. Hitting on 9, 8, 7, 6, or with -1 accuracy token, 7 or better. Now, we're going to... Yeah, we're not doing anything, actually. We're just leaving it. We're not going to embolden or overcharge or any of that stuff. Oh, perfect hit! I don't think she's got any perfect hits. But I do know that when she moves on the showdown board, because of that lantern, she gets a survival. So she's going to hit it. She does hit it. Does she wound it? No, she does not. Wailing slide. The Screaming Antelope panics. Its under mouth, unleashing an inhuman wail. It bucks wildly, it leaps into the air. The attacker is doomed. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage per monster level. That's 4. And are knocked down. Oh. Knocked over. Monster lands on his belly, begins to slide his teeth, turn the monster directly away from the attacker. Full move forward in a straight line on, collision. And we're going 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Monster's up top. You can't see it. There it is. All right. Well, worse things have happened. If anybody, that was probably the best person to have it happen to, right? With all the insanities she has. That does mean this is probably an Acanthus harvest round. There's really not much else to do. Do we need Acanthus? Do we even need Acanthus? I mean, besides to potentially use it for building the pool for the next time. Next time we're putting in a pool. For the next time they ask for like 8 resources, we'll have it. Or it's really just to prevent him from eating it, right? All right, well, I hope I shuffled that really well. Well, Dolores, sorry about that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what's in this pile of acanthus. Remember, that's what we're rolling on. We did not bring a sickle with us this time. 7. You find something tasty. You want to consume it and gain all your things back? That would be amazing. How many do I get? 1 survival? Ooh, Axel loves that. All right, what about Amy? Does she love that? What is Amy's just gonna, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's gonna take that one. Oh, it's a 9. It's a 9. And I didn't get any of those cards. Can't this? Woohoo! That was Amy. Let's see, who else? I mean, I could have Dolores stand up on this turn, right? At the beginning of the player's turn with the fist and tooth stuff. But I'm feeling that she should just be punished for rolling a 1. You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me, Taylor? It is suffer 1 arm damage. Something bit me. All right. Bad guy turn. Crush and devour. Closest threat in field of view in range. Well, let's see. Who is closest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So green and red. So, I mean, it's not random. It's just closest threat. Which one do we probably want it to be? Taylor, don't we? Because she's the lady with the shield and all that stuff. Let's have it be Taylor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might have done that wrong. All right. So I think I might GTFO, right? Dash now. Yes. Let's dash now. So it would be able to move 1, 2 more. So all right, she's gonna move 1. Well, how can I move so that actually he's got dash too. So 6, 7, 8. There you go. That worked. And then she has to use it though. She has to spend it. All right. Nothing. Now diabolical. Let's see just this guy. And Axel's gonna spend his to dash out of the way. Right, there's a flow in there, right? Yeah, there's a flow. It's been a while since I've played this card, right? So it targets in the zone, then flow, then full move. We got this. Yeep! It always feels good when you're like, you're doing all right. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Well, stand up, you fool. I know I want Dolores to get a prof point here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's jump right behind because nothing bad ever happened from jumping behind. Screaming Antelope. Okay, there we go. That's a hit. On a wound, your blow clips the Screaming Antelope's shoulder and it jumps back, turn to face the attacker without... Right, turn to face the attacker, then without turning, move the monster one space directly away. Cancel all other hits that we didn't make. Now out of range. There we go. She gets it. And no, she's not doing the emboldening and all that kind of stuff because she's got that -1 strength token. So we're just going to get the 1. And it is not deadly or anything like that. So that's all she gets. On a wound, and then it goes, yeep. Oh, shit. Gotta update that. There we go. Who's going next, though? We're going to throw our dagger. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to have to move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So he's moving and chucking his batarang. But he is going to do all the emboldens and overcharges. Oh my goodness, that is rough. That's rough. All right, so 1 hit. Oh wait, no, he doesn't need to embolden. He already had the strength token from the perfect hit last time. Well, good luck to us all on that furry tail. You strike the magnificent bushy tail. 7 is definitely enough to wound, so that's 2. Not a crit. I don't think who's got any kind of crit in here. I don't, besides what's built into the weapon, right? The long claws got deadly. I think that's the only thing. Yeah. All right, well, I mean, I don't really want to dash, so Goth, I guess, is going after another acanthus plant. 6, I think that's just a... Oh, yeah. It's a survival, so she doesn't need it. What a waste. And who's got the +2? Taylor Swift does have 1 movement. Who's got the +2? Oh, that was Axel. Axel's got that sun lantern helmet that gives him +2, so that's not her. She's gonna have to dash in if she wants to do any damage, but you know what that means, right? Yarp. Do we want to risk it? Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here. Be like, that seems like a really bad decision. Be like, I'm full of them. I got tons of them. All right. Oh. We got 3. Hitting on 3s. It's 3. Oh, and there's that first strike again. Screaming Antelope's massive eyes. If the attacker's insane. No. Yes. All right. She just takes a hit in the mental space. All right. So gotta hit that one first. On a wound. Roll a d10 for each survivor in the blind spot. That's a big fat nothing. And then if you hit with a club or a shield. All right. I'm fine with all these. And we're sharp and deadly, but not devastating. Oh, that's definitely a wound. Not a crit. All right, restless shank. Not a crit, but is a wound. I think I did that right. We'll see. All right, again, roll a d10 for each survivor. There isn't anybody there. Therefore, nothing. Delicate inverted knee. Oh, that's really awful. She's got 2 and 8. That's nowhere near where she needs to be to wound. So that's disappointing, is what that is. That's disappointing, is what that is. All right, I've got. I don't think I did that right. So I'm at 4 health, right? 1, 2, 3, basic. All right. All right, bad guy turn. We're gonna get this guy down. Fight closest survivor in field of view. Well, let's just go straight up. That just makes more sense. All right. All right, bad guy is rolling 2 dice, hitting on 2. What you got, Dolores? 1 evasion? Hitting on 3s or better. Oh, Dolores has got them Shakira hips. Dip diving without having to dodge. That's a big fat nothing on the after damage. All right, what? And we haven't had to do a nits roll, an infested roll, because it jumped away from Dolores, and I wasn't adjacent with Taylor Swift, so that's nice. All right, so now it's doing its diabolical. Who is it going after? Is it going to go blue or white? Who's my bitch? Blue. Does blue have any? That's Dolores. Yeah, she's gonna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, it does suck. I'm not gonna lie. Fighting a regular lope without surge, that really sucks. Not gonna lie. Well, I guess not having surge in general, without, you know, like Sun Eaters and Hellfire, all that, whatever, that does just generally sucks. All right, our turn, because I feel like we would have had this guy around earlier. Well, I know there's one person that hasn't gone that really would like to go, and that's Amy. She's rolling 4, I believe. She's got 2 speed and 8, 2 from the weapon, 6 accuracy, going by, that's 5. And that's it. Unfortunately, she's got a -1 strength token as well, so I'm not going to do my whatever. My emboldening whatever, because that sucks. So, 4 dice hitting on 5s. Do it. It's only 2 hits. Only 2 hits. Just need 1 for the poop. All right, well, it panics. Attacker is doomed. All survivors adjacent suffer 2 brain damage per monster level. Pump, 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 pump. And it's knockback 5. Oh, I forgot about that. Knockback 5 from earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you guys forgot to remind me, so I guess that's technically a 5 XP moment. So I'm up to 2 5 XP moments. Wow, this is bad. And then it was already running away, so now it runs away further. You guys are quiet tonight. You guys are real quiet. He's okay. He's okay. Hopefully it's a nice, chillaxing Sunday. I know there might be some people in Brazil who might be drinking away their sorrows and not watching tonight. And then there's another game tonight, isn't there? Isn't there another game tonight? I will probably have that on the screen. I'll just be doing this. I'll be like, why haven't you rolled a dice? Shut up, I'm busy. It's free kick. World Cup time, man. It's freaking awesome. I love the World Cup. There have been some amazing games. All right, so who gets to go where? It's still our turn. I mean, I guess Axel's gonna go after this acanthus. Oh, did he hurt himself? Are we hurting ourselves on the acanthus? Axel takes 1 to the arms. Ow! And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Actually, he's got 5. Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dolores is gonna take a chunk out of this acanthus, hopefully before it takes a chunk out of her. Nope. You find nothing. Need acanthus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's it, right? We don't have musical instruments. We don't have utility at all with this group. It's really quite bad. But I just wanted to play with some stuff here. Just wanted to play with some kits and some survivors and get different people out there. So it's okay. We're gonna be okay. All right, but it's the bad guy's turn. Oh wait, hold on. Shh. No, I used it. I was gonna say I could scream with the screamer set, but I hurt myself with some acanthus. All right, bad guy turn. Which cards are left? All right, we got bite and back kick. Both are bad boy cards. In blind spot, no. Closest threat and range, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. I mean, I guess I could run away. She totally could run away. Totally could run away. Oh. Let's see. How about... Yeah, Dolores has got a ton of armor, though, doesn't she? She's got enough. She's got enough. Although I don't really want to risk it if I don't have to. So I guess I'm going to run away with Dolores. Run away. So it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then now, let's see. That's Axel. Axel's in the path of destruction. So he's going to have to spend it. Does he have it? Yeah, he does. He's going to spend it. Tuck and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're good, aren't we? Hey, no better time than now if you want to talk about it. Let's see. I think I'm going to stand up now. Because she didn't wound, did she? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going after it again. Amy Lee. Oh, get back here. Amy Lee's going back for some more. That is 3 hits. Oh, please not a trap. Okay, here we go. And no first strike either. Ooh, hello. We got a -2 wound here. Giant tongue. -2 toughness to wound. Blood and spittle erupt from the Screaming Antelope's wound. Did Undermaw, if the wound roll was even, suffer brain damage. If the wound roll is odd, gain insanity. I like that. Oh, whatever. I don't hear the sound of the police. Restless Rump. Turn the monster to face away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits. Well, let's turn that reflex into a failure. Or what about this one? That's a reflex. If attacking with a melee weapon and wound result is 1 or 2, it consumes the weapon. Well, that one we really can't afford. So we have failure reactions are killed by her sword, or katana, which isn't a sword. The rawhide bandana is, while insane, she's no longer insane though, is she? Yeah, she took a big hit there with that trap, so she can't do the rawhide bandana. So my point is moot. Let's see. If the attacking, let's do this first one. The giant tongue. Now she's hitting on, let's see, she's wounded on 4, 5, 6. 4s are better. Man, it's just not happening today. She just can't wound with that thing. Alright, well I guess... Well, I really don't want the weapon to Okay, well let's do the giant mouth. No, God, we're doing the restless rump first. There we go. There's a 10. There's a wound. She gets her. All right, shuffle these. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which is the wound card, left or right? Wound card, left or right? Wound card is left. And cancel all hits out of it. But she checks her box, and that's the most important thing for me. I think everybody else is hit with their weapon and wounded with their weapon. So, who can get to the monster and do 2 wounds? And again, we don't have to do an infested roll because it ran away. Who can get there? Let's see. Not Taylor, not Axel. I guess Dolores could try. Yes, Dolores is gonna try. She says, to hell with it. Oh, what the hell that does is put it... She can only do it once. Ah, but she can spend her last 2 to finally do her embolden and then spend it for overcharge so she could possibly do double here. Good luck. Oh, yes, yes. It's possible. It's possible. Monster turns the face of the attack. Well, that's not much of a reflex. So what are we hitting on here? 9, 10. Yeah, we just need to roll, not roll that one number. That is really bad. Yeah, there we go. That's a devastate and wound. That's 2. Deadlope. Shkabam.
That's it! We did it!
We did it!
What milestone? Milestone wheel spin. What are we doing there? I must have missed something. Help me out with that. What milestone wheel spin we talking about? Oh, I see it when I could only use my left. I think I know what you're talking about. All right, let's see. Dolores ended up with no survival and 8 insanity. She did get a Twilight checkbox. I guess she's gonna age up. Now this will be fun. So Goth, she gets a Katana checkbox. She is going to get 2 from the showdown, right? Do we get 2? Yarp. Okay, 2 XP from the showdown. 1 XP for being veteran. And then another XP for aftermath, bone, stuff. So we're gonna get to read her new story as well. What'd she end up with? 5 and 1. You know one of these guys is gonna die to a story when we get back to the settlement. I mean, it's just... it's just gonna happen. Taylor Swift. She's gonna do her thing, and I'm definitely gonna give her a guitar. I know it might make you mad that we're not going shield. I'm sorry. Axel's gonna get his 2 XP. Or were you gonna make him dagger? Yeah, we should make him dagger. We don't have a dagger person. I think that spells dagger, or it spells dasser. Whatever. It's beautiful. Handwriting is perfect. But we ended up with... It wasn't loot pinata. It was loot hunt pinata. Because we got all this stuff during the hunt and not the fight. We ended up with 1 fresh acanthus out of all that stinking stuff. Alright, now what about this? We get, because of the sticker that is covering the old rules, because all my stuff's 1.0 upgraded, we get 6 Screaming Antelope resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ka-chow. And 4 basics. What are we looking for? Prismatic, right? That prism lantern. All right, let's see what we got. Whoa, what do you know? Bone. Oh my god, bone. Skinny brain. Oh my goodness. Actually, that is fantastic. Actually, we want this because we're going to be making a mint, right, for when we fight the Phoenix. Pelt. Now, where were these things? Where were those teeth earlier? That's what I want to know. I mean, like, this guy has 2 teeth? We fought a whole fleet of damn antelopes with no teeth. Let's show that. And then here are our basics. Then we got the whole gambit. We got a bone, an organ, a hide, and a whatchamacallit. So, oh, plenty of stuff. Plenty of stuff. I definitely feel like I was playing that a little wrong. I think it probably would have cost me a couple of armor pieces here and there and some knockdownage. I don't really think it really impacted the battle. But yeah, I totally see what you're talking about. What you talk about, Willis. As far as the flow and when things happen, I definitely see it's not running through just in a straight line. It's targeting in a straight line. I see what you talk about. Yeah, I just play that. I just don't play the regular lope that often. In fact, I plan not to after this one. I'll probably go back to my lull of not playing it for another 2 years. We got 4 endeavors. Let's go through this flow. Start of Lanchinier 7. Phoenix Feather and Acid Storm. You know what we don't have is a fist and tooth person. Female with fist and tooth. We're gonna do Goth. We're gonna do Acid Storm. So let's do Acid Storm. We got the air tastes sour and burns the survivor's cracked lips. The sky cracks in great flashes, revealing spiraling black clouds. Finally it opens, dousing everything in a little acid rain. Roll a d10. How about this one? How about a 9? What's a 9 do for us? Some of the debris around the settlement becomes useful due to the strange effects of the storm. Add 1 scrap to the settlement storage. Okay, dokie. And we did use quite a bit of it recently, though. But we're back to 3. That helps quite a bit, actually. So it prevents music endeavors. Do we have music endeavors? Drums, right? So prevents... I'm glad we did the sync strike stuff last year, because we can't do it this year. And what else? Then it adds +2 to art. Wait, do we even have any art? I don't think we have anything art. Oh, paint, but there's nothing to endeavor there. And drafting table isn't art. Yeah. So that does diddly squat, except it cancels paint, right? Or drums, cancels drums. Then, because we have acid, because we have nightmare training, we could do the storm exercise and get the acid palms, which is freaking amazing, right? We do not have cooking, so I kind of would want to spend one here on somebody and try to get that. Who do we have that hasn't gone out? Billie Eilish hasn't gone out, so she could be amazing if she gets that. Ha, we could give it to Rihanna, except I don't want her to die. Yeah, it looks like Billy is the only one. So that's something to think about. So we did Acid Storm, and let's do Phoenix Feather. Yeah, I always want people to ask me, why'd you do that? Isn't that against the rules? Because I might not know, or I might just be like, oh right, forgot, sorry. So yeah, that's what my name's all about. I am totally fine with being corrected. It's not a big deal. Spelling is a big deal, though, for me. There it is, Phoenix Feather. A fallen feather fills the settlement with dread. Excuse me, I'm parched. The skies bubble and murmur as a dark presence tears through the atmosphere like a negative lightning bolt, sucking the air and energy from all who gaze upon it. A light rain begins. The survivors turn their eyes up to see a huge iridescent feather slowly floating toward the ground. Their lantern light reflects strange rainbows off the twisting feather. A primal fear takes root in the settlement. You may now hunt the phoenix. Woohoo! Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to speak. They gain a courage and break the silence. Okay. Who do we have that's like right there to see that truth? Dude, I thought we had some people. Rihanna's already seen it. Oh right, Elvis was the guy who saw it last, but he ate a ham sandwich and now he's dead. Dolly is one away. We should totally have her do it so she could see that light, right? Right? Right. All right, Dolly. Dolly Parton gains that courage, breaks that silence. We'll do that see the truth after we do break the silence. Again, welcome everybody that's watching. Appreciate the visit. It's my birthday week. And I'm doing some fun stuff on stream this week. We're spinning wheels based on events that happen. Any subs, bits, tips, gift subs wound the ancient birthday lich. So help me prevent it from stealing more than a year of my life away. All right, let's do this. Phoenix Feather, break the silence roll. Does she have her reroll? No, she does not. Well, this could be interesting. Oh, damn. The survivor shoos everyone away from the feather. Alone in the rain, they examine it. The nominated survivor gains an understanding. Hey, that makes her insightful. And a tail feather phoenix resource, which I'll just write down. Let's see, what else? That's it. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. And now she gets to do see the truth and insight. So we'll take it. We're gonna do see the truth first, because that one happened chronologically. The greatest courage is achieved when the past and future are abandoned. Let's put the menu up. Just, where is it? Like right there. Sure, yeah, that's good. While I'm talking. The greatest courage achieved when the past and future are abandoned. The void that remains is a dark, endless well of strength. Fear and pain are your nourishment, and you will feast. You suddenly recall a meeting with a strange masked man, who for a moment opened your second eyelids. What you saw filled your mouth with the taste of your own death, death, death. Suffer the blind, severe head injury. Guess who's wearing an eye patch? Or will wear an eye patch from now on. Which is one of the wheel impediments. I might have to wear an eye patch. Alright, if you're already blind, don't do it again, you idiot. Got it. Alright, now I taste death. Alright, good luck to us all. Really? It rolled up. Get back here. 8. That's if the settlement has cannibalized. Well, we don't have that. So, when your second eyelids open, everything looked the same. There was no wonder and mystery. Death was simply everywhere, a bitter flavor out your mouth as you accepted your harsh reality. Gain the berserker fighting art and bitter frenzy. Berserker. And what was it? Bitter frenzy, so I can use the first time you suffer frenzy, gain a d10 of survival, and you can spend survival while frenzied, which is amazing. Bitter frenzy. First frenzy equals d10 survival. And using survival during frenzy, that's awesome. Now, what the heck was Berserker? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Why do I not remember? It is once per showdown, you may spend your act to suffer bash in the frenzy brain trauma. You can basically hit your own dang head to suffer bash and frenzy. Which, of course, if you're wearing leather, you could just not do it? Maybe? Insight. So that was See Truth. Now we're doing Insight. That was during the settlement phase, and she becomes a tinkerer, which is freaking awesome. Tinkerers get an extra endeavor when they come back. How about a lantern? Gain a +1 permanent strength. So she loses that accuracy, but gains a strength. She's at 3 strength innate now, with crazed, think strike, and a berserker. I think Dolly Parton's now one of my favorites, which means she will obviously kick the bucket very soon. All right, now we have ages. Got some ages. Dolores. Dolores is aging. Goth is aging. Taylor and Axel. Everybody's aging. It's a birthday week. Everybody gets an age. Even I get an age. All right, so here is Dolores's roll on weapon proficiency. 9. Wait, you can't see it, you fool. All right, 9. That is gain a random fighting art. Good luck to us all. When does that other match start? Is that doesn't Mexico play tonight? Or is that happening now? Everything that's happening now is happening now. When is that? Oh. No idea. That's probably an 8 o'clock start, maybe. What is it? Oh, yeah, it says 7:54. All right. Fighting art for Dolores. Tough. When rolling on severe injury table, you roll a 1. Unless you roll a 1. Add +1 to it. That gives her... Wait a moment. Who put hemophobia in the fighting arts category? What? What was I doing? Get that out of there. So she has Sink Strike, Tough, and unfortunately she's got the hemos. Well. We didn't have a bleed on that last fight, so that was fine. All right, now we're doing Taylor Swift. That is 10. Guess what? Random fighting art. Ha! What is this? She's gonna get that anyway. Berserker. This we're getting really berserking here. Here we go. So spend an act to bash and frenzy. Although it's not going to be very good for her. Right? She doesn't get that bitter. Bitter, baby. All right, now we got Axel. 14. Yeah, guess what? Gain a random fighting art. Sneak attack. I love that for a dagger user. Yeah, heck yeah. So from the blind spot, +4. Oh, I like that one. Rogues do it from behind. All right, what else? Goth. All right, this is all new to me, this whole Goth Wanderer stuff, so this should be fun. This is her 3rd box, so let's see, 1, 2, 3. It is Pictures of You. The Goth can feel the hold of oblivion closing in on her. Soon she will perish, or persist as merely a shambling vessel of disease. Goth gains +1 understanding. Oh. Well, I don't want understanding. And we did wipe her understanding before, so now she's got 1, and she loses her insanity. And sets her insanity to 0, yep. Her remaining time is limited. She chooses to paint her true self. Roll a d10 and add her hearts, her disposition to the results. We're rolling a 1d10 +1. Well, okay. Good luck to all of us. This is the Goth Wanderer roll on her 3rd age up or whatever. Oh, check it out! Is there an 11 option? There is not. But it is the best one we could get. Or, well, it's the highest. How about that? I don't know, best. Well, let's hold up on that one. Goth reclaims the truth hidden under her sagging features. She exfoliates with a mixture of stone dust and sickened blood. Patches of skin sloughed to the ground. Using her reflection as a guide, she reimagines herself with strokes of paint by lantern light. An immaculate warrior destined to transform the world, the settlement gains face painting innovation and Goth concealer innovation. So we get a free innovate this year with face painting and Goth concealer. That sounds like makeup, which I guess the picture is very... The picture is makeup, right? She's putting makeup on over her, like, irradiated, falling apart body. So we get Goth concealer. which is an art innovation. There's our art innovation. And then what was it? Painting, face painting. Is that in? That might be already in our deck. Here's Goth Concealer, which I haven't seen this stuff before. And then there's face painting. All right, so Goth Concealer, survival limit +1. Now we're at 6. Survivors may paint their inherent innermost sadness onto their faces. Limit once per lantern year. Okay, so you put on a clown face, you roll a d10, streaky tears, nothing happens, or painted woe, departing survivors gain +2 strength tokens this lantern year if they are not wearing armor at the head location. Now why the hell would we not go with head armor? All right, help me out with that one, team. I mean, I love this. That's just weird. That's weird. All right. And then face painting. So battle paint, laughing stock, nothing happens on 1 to 3, or departing survivors gain 2 survival and 1 insanity. And then Founder's Eye, an accidental mess, nothing happens on a 1 to 3, or 4, gain +1 to all rolls on the intimacy story event this settlement phase. Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to, or what I was thinking was that it has to key off of those fun combinations of content that we are not doing. Now, there's one of my favorite naked builds is the Golden Dagger build, where the Golden Dagger is, has the selfish and other, but if you match 8 other keywords on the grid, it gets deadly 3. So you just go around with a bunch of either items or tools or or bone or whatever, and you can get a real nasty crit build. So I do have one naked build in mind, but we do not have the Golden Dagger. It was kicked into a crevasse. Batman puts makeup on. You can see the makeup under his mask. Come on now. All right, so and then when does she let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more XP, which is basically 2 more battles, and Amy will retire or wander away or die or whatever. We don't know yet. We're keeping that book, keeping it secret, keeping it safe. All right, well, now, I mean, do we want to innovate? I say yes. I say yay. Well, okay, good thing face painting doesn't have any stuff it adds to our deck. We need aqua aerobics, we need forbidden dance, hovel, anything that gives us a plus survival limit. Of course, characters, sauna shrine, song of the brave. We got cooking. We've got a lot of stuff in here. Got a lot of stuff in here. So let's burn one of these. And let's use some of that brand new stuff, right? Bye love juice, hide. Where's the bone? There we go. All right, pulling 4. Yeah, thanks for all that information, Moyam. Stickler. Good information. All right. Come on, not bloodletting. Oh, it's right there. Sculpture. Hey, bloodletting. We should pick that one. Okay, there's one we could definitely deal with. Whoa, what is happening with the cameras? Yo, Aziz. And Morg. Well, I don't think we're picking. I feel like that's pretty stinking obvious. Right? Legendary lungs, option, survival limit, and campaign thematic. Alright, I don't want any of the other crap. there's no bloat. Aqua aerobics, yay! Well, there you go. Oh, is it raining? Game delayed due to weather. Alright, so there you go. The Mexico game is delayed due to weather. You heard it here in the news. Alright, now our survival limit goes up. We're now at... and we got a survival limit from Goth Concealers, so wow, we're at 7. 7 survival limit, and departs get 2. And of course we've got 2 sets of leather with +2 on depart. Rawhide with +1 on depart. Yeah. Not too bad. Alright. 3 more. What are we doing with it? Surely we can have some fun with that. Legendary lungs would be a whole lot of fun. So aqua aerobics, let's go over this one. Underwater train. If you roll a 1, you drown. 2 through 7, spend a survival to hold your breath and roll again. If you can't, your lungs fill with water and you drown. On an 8+, legendary lungs, secret fighting art. Oh, that would be nice. So that's one I could definitely do, or spend some on. Let's see. Not really feeling the face paint. Wait, what was the was it Acid Storm says +2 to art and prevents music. Let's see, art. So face painting is art. That's +2, so we could get that. Departing survivors get +2 survival and +1 insanity really easily. Can't do drums. We can do the Acid Storm. Yeah, I want to do one Billie Eilish Acid Storm roll here. I want to see if she can get acid palms. I would love to get acid palms on somebody. Because then we could actually start. Yeah, see? You remember. All right, now we need to roll an 8+. Is Nightmare Training art? I don't think it is. I was hoping it would be. Education. Wah, wah, wah. All right, come on, Schwartz. I might want to reroll on this one. Who fancies a reroll? I fancy a reroll. Yeah, I'm going for acid palms. I'm rolling the bone die. Come on, babe. 6. That is not good enough. You are injured and must skip the next hunt. She wasn't gonna go anyway, but darn. That was our one person that was not already kind of accounted for specialization, right? Yeah, Katana. Jimi Hendrix could try. Kurt Cobain could try, but I thought you had to be a woman for that one. But maybe I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, I think you do, right? Acid palms? Or is no? What am I thinking of? That's the female only fist and tooth thing. Yeah, we've got Elton, and that's it. We don't have another one, so maybe we'll just try again in 6 years. We'll just try again in 6 years. Maybe we'll have somebody. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Plenty of time. All right, so we got 2. Do we want to... Well, Billy's already skipping the hunt. Do we just want to purify her? Call it a day? Yeah? Purifier? Get her one of those free rolls for what is it? The ability upgrade? Yeah. Yep. Me too. Yep. There we go. Hey, there she goes. So that's 8+. We get to give her her own like deciding ability upgrade. So she is now purified. Overprotective. What do we want to give her? All right. Well, we've got a couple. Do we? Do we? When's the next? Sun dipping is in 5 years. I feel like we'll be okay. I feel like we'll be okay. Those people have been through the ceremony. Oh, yeah, you're right. I think everybody that we have purified has been through the ceremony. Yeah, we don't have any other purified people except for Billy now that haven't done sun dipping. Right, so I love evasion. Evasion's fantastic, especially when those level 3 monsters cancel luck. So I'm feeling evasion, but I also like strength to wound. But I also like what luck to crit. And if she's gonna be fist and toothing, never mind. She's gonna be using the knuckles. So evasion. If she's gonna be up close and personal, let's keep her around a little while longer. Let's keep her alive with evasion. And she's got a skip. What's this year? This is 7. We want to send all these guys back out. There's nothing that says we count. I thought they were very effective. It was just me that wasn't. And we're going after a level 1 Phoenix. What do you guys want? There's all kinds of stuff out there. I gotta record the loot. So I mean, we're not making anything. We don't. Well, let's Scream 2. Oh yeah, that's what we were gonna do. We were gonna take and make our second brain mint. Probably replace some things so that we have a couple brain minters. I think you can get anything you want. But I don't really know if we need speed. Didn't we get a brain mint? Apparently not. Do we have the materials to make a brain mint? Yeah, we've got one in there. So we'll make 2 brain mints. And then everything else will just get written down. Because we can't make any leather. So we're out of endeavors. Two flat teeth. 2 shank bones. And a steak. Dare I say that might be the last time we see a lope until it's level 3 time. I think because we didn't do it very well last time, I think the Phoenix might be the hunt of choice for a while. And when do we do Gift of Birth of Color is in Lantern Year 10? We've got some time, and actually we have a whole bunch of blank no story years. So the world is our oyster. So we'll put those on our gear grids. There's our Phoenix. Oh, wow. Do I really have that many indomitable resources for this guy? Holy cow. Oh, right. The 3 violets. Neutron seed for that Nodachi, Gleaming Gizzard, and Fortune Feather for the Fate Dagger. Yeah, we're gonna hunt this guy. We're gonna kill it. Alright. What did we want to change from the gear grids? What did you guys not like? Wasn't anything special, that's for sure. Things that we can add are, we've got the nuclear whip. We can swap out Dolores for, well, let's think about this for a moment. Who can go? Usher can go. Whitney can go. Jimmy should probably sit this one out. Rihanna will obviously be sitting this one out. Kurt Cobain and Elton John will be absolutely sitting this one out. Anybody with 0 experience is going nowhere for reasons. So we could totally throw Whitney and Usher out there. Those are the Katana twins, the Sun Eater and Katana people. The couple. Married couple. Partnered couple. Dolores can go. She's our Twilight Sword person. Amy Lee, of course, can go. Who I want to go. She's our common Katana goth drifter. And then Taylor Swift and Axel could go. Now that Axel's got that sneak attack, that'll definitely help. But it won't really help him with his throwing skills. We could switch him back up to have instead of the sun lantern mask and throwing things, we could put the leather mask back on him so that he can proper not bash. I think it's probably what we're gonna have to do with that, because otherwise our anti-bash set is kind of ruined. So I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna swap out that cool sun lantern helmet with a leather mask. Throwing knives was fun, but staying on your feet during a Phoenix attack is more fun. Let's see, that still completes his Cat Fang knife synergies. And his monster tooth necklace still counts. We could drop the scavenger kit and put in a brain mint if we wanted to. That's not a bad idea. I think we could just brain mint both Taylor Swift and Axel. Bingo! That was one thing I ran into last time. So that was no fun. The only other thing is with Sync Strike with the Long Claw, I don't know if that works. Because don't they have to be exactly opposite? Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's synchronic attack. So when you are adjacent to a monster and attack with a melee weapon and have an attack assist, your attack gains an accuracy and strength. The survivor has also got Sync Strike, is in the right spot. They are standing adjacent to the monster on its opposite side and parallel to you. That's the thing. They have to be adjacent to the monster, which the claw is not typically adjacent to the monster. So, but we also have Dolores, who also has Sync Strike and will be more adjacent to the monster. Yeah, we'll have to see how that works. But there are other people that have it, so we'll figure it out. But I like this setup as is, for the most part. I still want the pickaxe. Do we want to change Amy Lee's setup at all? So, what's the toughness on this sumbitch? 10? 10 on a level 1? She can do that. She doesn't need the monster tooth necklace, right? We can get rid of that and the elder earrings to put something else a little bit probably more suited for this. What do you guys want to do with that? This is interesting. Bandages, lucky charms. Can give her a bow with hollow point just for funsies. We can give her the scavenger kit. We could give her the whip. So we have that as in utility. All right, I'm thinking whip and scavenger kit. Just for utility. You guys okay with that? Does that work? Does that do it for you? Alright, let's put all this stuff away and get this fight going. And trek to Lantern City. Alright. I do want to save Usher and Whitney for maybe a tougher fight. I say tougher. That's probably going to get me in trouble. Oh, I forgot to record all this stuff. I just didn't think if we didn't already show up with full sets of armor, I'd be spending all this loot. But because we got all these sets of armor, it's all just bonus. 2 organs, 1 question, 1 hide, 1 love juice. I'll shuffle that. That's what I want. I want Goth to go bye-bye so that we can steal her katana for the other team. Because I'd love to have Whitney and Usher going around dual katanas, just slicing up the opposition. That would be awesome. That would be so great. Now we also can get katanas other ways, right? There's still other ways, still possibilities. But we want to get them, like, we got them already. Let's just use it. What was that? Fresh Acanthus. Didn't write that down either. Good lord. We're up to 4 Fresh Acanthus. Yeah, let's do that after the hunt. All right, we're gonna do mineral gathering again. And leave herb gathering at home. Let's clean up all this acanthus. I had a good weekend. I hope everybody else had a good weekend. Shipped my boy off to scout camp for the week. Hope he has a lot of fun. Right? Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, the rainbow katana, and then get a rebar, make it not fragile or whatever the sheath. I can't remember what that is. Bone sheath, whatever the heck that is. I could never remember what those are called. All right, what's the Phoenix hunt look like? Again, I want to thank everybody for taking a moment to click on the stream. So we're doing a birthday week funsies, follows, subs, tips, all that kind of stuff. Opens up the options for chaos wheels to be spun, different effects to be enjoyed. And hopefully just making everything a lot more fun and engaging. Oh, that could be bone eaters. We got bad guy, bad guy, bad guy. Oh, we might not even get there. Right, level 1 Phoenix is before overwhelming darkness. That's a fact. But that birthday lich is there, and I don't want him to be there anymore, right? And plus, if we get him down to 50%, I'll get to do a bonus stream on Thursday. That'll be fun. So yeah, check out the menu while I'm doing all this other stuff. Let's see, the Phoenix. Checkity check. I don't think we're gonna get past overwhelming darkness. And I think we're just pretty much resetting, right? Yeah, Dolores definitely needs one more Twilight spec checkbox so that she can get 2 more speed out of that thing. That'd be baller. Well, let's just reset the overlay here. Oh wait, how many hit points does that darn Phoenix have? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not a lot. Well, hopefully this will go fast, right? Phoenix level 1. Engineer 7. Dolores was 0 and 8. She's departing. She'll get 2. So 2 and 8. Threes and 4s across the board. Yeah, Dolores is good. Amy. Did she get anything new? No, all her story was about was getting those innovations. So, yeah, she's basically identical. But she will gain 4 on depart. And we're up to 7. 7 max. And her insanity was what? 1. Yeah, she's just stuck at 1. Actually, 0. We're going to need some insanity on Amy. Taylor Swift, what did she change? Oh yeah, she doesn't get evasion anymore. She's 5s across the board. Survival is 2 from the suit, 2 from the settlement. And she's at 3 insanity. From the suit. All right, Axel is now 4s across the board. Because he's wearing his hat. All right, I think we're good. This should be a quick showdown. Or not showdown, but a hunt. Just based on the fact that we're not even going to get to overwhelming darkness. So where are we going to throw the mineral gathering? Probably just, heck, right out of the gate. Just want to do it right out of the gate. Yeah, let's do it right out of the gate. Who's blue? Oh, yeah, Dolores. Same thing. Basic hunt. Yes. 99. Oh my gosh. Portcullis. The survivors approach a massive portcullis standing in the darkness. It is not attached to anything. It does not bar their way. They may choose to walk around it. If they do, roll again on the hunt table before moving on the hunt. If the settlement has the key, Doyle, give me the key. They may erase it from the settlement record sheet. Each survivor gains a courage, and the portcullis creaks open, and we step through. Let's do that. Let's use it. All right, obviously we're doing it. So we erase it, and everybody gains a courage. Dolores is 1 away from seeing that truth. Goth Amy Lee is 1 away from that Well, not saying the truth, but getting a speed? No. Strength. He's Taylor Swift. So courageous. It's only her second hunt. Same with Axel. Her and Axel are basically identical. All right, portcullis roll. A dank gloom awaits the survivors inside. Roll a d10. Here we go. What are we rolling for this? We rolling the bone dice again? We rolling the bone dice again? I mean, that's a... I hope we got a channel reroll. Here it goes. Fiv. 5. It's not a 1, it's a 2. At their feet lies an ornate crucible with the void in the shape of a mighty weapon. Gain the perfect crucible, strange resource, and if they have a blacksmith in their settlement, they may now craft a perfect slave. What is that one? How do you like them apples? Applesauce, bitch. That's a big win right there. Perfect crucible. So it is iron. When you craft with perfect crucible, an ancient bacteria is released into the air. Suffer minus D10 population and archive this card. Is that all? Let's put, who got that? That was, let's put that on Dolores. All right, well, how do you like that? That was pretty cool. All right, let's go mineral gathering. Let's try to do it better than last time. Like, that would be great. 5. Poop. So gain a broken lantern basic resource. Oh, I didn't shuffle this. A sudden rock slide catches you off guard. Suffer 2 event damage to a random hit location. How about them feet, Dolores? She's our one with a pickaxe. That puts us up to 4 broken lanterns, 4 scrap. All right, that is now shuffled. That sucks. Okay, we don't seem to get any iron from our pickaxing. All right, and red is Amy Lee, right? We got Fetid Field. The survivors approach a writhing field littered with phoenix droppings. Twisted up through the rocks, some acanthus plants grow vigorously, while others wither and disintegrate before their eyes. All survivors suffer 3 brain event damage and gain 1 understanding. Is that good? I don't think so. So suffer 3. 1, 2, 3 for Dolores. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Goth's rolling. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, Goth is rolling. What does she get? Oh. Is that Mortal Terror? I'm pretty sure it is. So dead, no ifs, ands, or buts. Well, yo, Amy. So, Revenant, revive on death with 1 understanding, inexplicably survive. Once per lantern, you heal all. Let's go back to the book because I don't. That sounds like crappy note taking. All right, let's read Revenant again. So Amy just bit it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Revenant. Goth cannot be killed. If she would die, she gains +1 understanding and inexplicably survives instead. Well, that's +1 understanding, which gets her closer to Fallout. Alright, the first time she does this each lantern year, she archives all tokens, erases all... Oh, dang, I just lost my... All filled injury boxes, and heals all permanent injuries. Which she had none. And then each subsequent time she inexplicably survives, return to the settlement immediately with -1 hearts. Okay, so she didn't die. Everybody turned their head and she was still there. Cool. And now we can queue up our anything that like requires inexplicably surviving. And we'll move on. Let's see. It says if any survivor has the bone sickle, they gain fresh acanthus. If any survivor has the scavenger kit, gain 1 philanthropics. So we do have that. Right, we did put that on her. Yes, we did. There we go. And as we still have to roll random, let me read this. God, it's been a while. Yeah. Roll random. Who got that? That was Amy. Amy got that. $96. Oh, that's a cloak stranger, and I've got a little asterisk-y something on there for this. Let's see, what is this? A cloaked form steps out from a patch of darkness ahead of the survivors. Its ill-fitting garment shifts atop its form. Its trudging leaves dark black puddles in the mouths of the rain-slick stones on the ground. The event revealer approaches the stranger and rolls a d10. Why do I have an asterisk there? Is that cloak stranger? What is this? Oh, that's the Lion Knight scholar. So this says if you would roll 96, limit once per campaign. Didn't we? I think we already did this one. Didn't we already do this campaign? I know we rolled poorly and didn't get the good loots, but I believe we already did that this campaign, right? Yeah. Thank you. So we're reading the regular one. The event revealer approaches the stranger and rolls. That's red. This is still Amy, who apparently survived. 7. As you near the... Wait, no, that's one more. The stranger raises its arms and moves to meet your approach. From beneath the folds of the cloak, you can just make out a hint of violet, scaly hide. A claw extends from a sleeve and gently strokes your cheek, leaving a layer of viscous liquid behind. That's her flesh, actually. Wiping off the sludge, you find the bizarre experience strangely touching. You gain a survival and an understanding. No, I don't want understanding! I don't want understanding. Rude. That gives me a minus heart. Crap. Alright. Boo hiss. And I don't need any more survival. I'm maxed. Well, that was crappy. I guess it was worse. It could be worse. Could have been worse. So I will just move on and be happy with what we got. All right. Axel Rose is rolling a hunt event. What is with these high rolls? 95, Grim and Frostbite. There's a dead stillness in the air. The atmosphere becomes thick with worry, and the survivors carry on nervously. A bitter, evil cold sets in, and there's no shelter. The survivors huddle together for warmth, shivering loudly. Unless a survivor has armor gear at each location, they lose quarry monster level survivor. Every single person has armor at each location. So we are insulated. In fact, we even have a furnace lantern, so cold does not bother us. Of course, that's more roleplay. Yeah, not really, not really a thing. I made it up. Green. What do we got? Glimpse. A massive shadow passes over the survivors. They turn their gazes up in time to catch a glimpse of the indecipherable shape of the phoenix disappearing into the darkness. The event revealer rolls D10. 8. We can just barely see it. All right. 8 plus. Time slips. All survivors suffer 2 brain event damage and gain a level of Hunt XP. Okay. Suffer 2 event. Oh, we forgot to oh no, wait. I was gonna say I forgot to roll for Amy Lee, but she's just gonna die again probably. So Dolores takes 2. Taylor will have to roll, and so will Axel. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. All right, so everybody's rolling on the terror. All right, this is for Amy. Hey, that's much better. That's only frenzy. Wait, doesn't she have something awesome? Oh, they had somebody else. Crap. All right, well, so she gets how much insanity? 3. And she'll get, what, a speed and a strength? That's all she needs is more stinking speed. And she can't use survival, which is crummy. All right, that was Amy. Now we got Taylor. Okay. She's got Berserker, but not bitter, right? So that doesn't do freaking crap for us. All right, so how much insanity is she getting? 4 insanity. All right. Well, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. All right, this is Axel's. Oh, that's no good. That's mortal terror. You think he's going to have to use his lifetime. I mean, otherwise he dies, so that sounds like we need to do that. Where's my pencil? All right, well, there goes Axel's lifetime reroll. All right, good luck. Good luck to us all. 6. 6 is deal. All right, damage seizure. Danger seizure. All right, and random disorder and 1d5 insanity. Or insanity. He'll take that. And he's not frenzied. And he gets a disorder. Guess what it is? It's anxiety. At the start of each showdown, you gain the priority target token unless you have stinky gear, which he does not. That's anxiety. Prio at start. Unless stinky. Oh, and what does everybody gets an understanding, right? I cannot forget that. No, it's not understanding, it's a level of Hunt XP, that's what it is. Now, that is everybody? Yes, I believe. Yeah. Doesn't really help him, nor Swifty. Don't want to say it really helps any of it. But whatever. Nobody died. But did you die? All right, and then we start the showdown. Now, what was it? Oh, it was Dead War. It was not the Bone Eaters. Man, the Phoenix Hunt is always something. Right. Right? I mean, there's always something. Time flows backwards, or, you know, cease to exist, or unmaking, or it's a disaster in my book. You guys fight the Phoenix a lot? You guys like the Phoenix? Does it make it into your regular node 3 rotation? That's what I want to ask. The answer for me is nope. You guys hate the Kingsman. I dislike the Phoenix. It is what it is. Oh, is Mexico England about to start? All right, turn on, you know, your second monitor and get ready for some fun. That game will be fun along with this one. We're gonna fight a level 1 Phoenix. With 2 people frenzied. I'm not entirely sure this is gonna go well for me. Let's take a look at this again. Oh, we've got 8 basics, 3 advanced, and 1 legendary. We've got several legendaries, and several of them can be quite painful, even at level 1. I believe this guy got a boost with Gambler's Chest. He got a couple new cards in here. And if you see a card you don't recognize, it might be because of that. All right, what I say? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count. And you can count. Me, meaning you in the parking lot. All right, 1, 2, 3 advanced cards. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendary cards to choose from on at a level 1. Oh, there it is. Good luck to us all. There's one I hope it is, but at the same time, I hope it's not it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I would hate to get, you know, raffle stomped right at the beginning of this one. My gear is so good. I feel like I could weather some storms here. But it's gonna be, I'll be taking some bleed punishment, that's for sure. Who's got my first aid kit? Ah, great. A frenzied person's got my first aid kit. Shoot. Alright, well, let's just try to kill this person quick, right? Alright, so level 1, we get Materialized, Spiral Age, Zeal, and Dreaded Decade. That's everything. Zeal. At the end of each monster turn, perform basic action. That is like target somebody, hurt them, and razor wind them, which is no fun. So closest threat, you give them an age token, you do damage to them, then it razor wind them. So if you're stinking frenzied, you can't use survival to dash out of D-Way. Right? So that one could hurt a bit. Alright, we got Zeal, we got Spiral Age, which is remove all age tokens, gain 4 hunt XP for each token. You gain more hunt XP than hunt XP boxes you cease to exist. When you cease to exist, your settlement innovated family, all survivors will, with your surname, lose 2 weapon proficiency levels. Alright. Don't like that. Let's try not to do that. And then we've got Materialize. Remove the monster from the showdown board, place it adjacent to the target, and basically smash as many other people you can. They suffer collision. We've got Dreaded Decade. This is where we're keeping our age tokens. On our turn, we can spend an act to roll a d10 if the result is equal to or less than our insanity. Remove the age tokens, otherwise Spiral Age. So our insanity, because of the hunt, is freaking nothing. That hurt quite a bit. Oh, actually, no, we got some insanity back, but it's not high. It's not high. Worse things have happened and can happen. Now we got Axel and Taylor Swift with Brain Mint. So we've got some options to try to get rid of those tokens. Other ways. Oh, there's my big boy. And where is the tree that he sits on? Doesn't he have Nightmare Tree? Yeah, Nightmare Tree terrain. I would like to print out a Nightmare Tree terrain that he sets on, but not a priority. All right, 2 random terrain. Let's see what we got. Survivor Corpse and Debris. So, if a survivor moves through the space, they take brain damage equal to the monster level. If we scavenge it, we can get some insanity, which will definitely help. Then we've got Debris. Get that scrap sword, which you don't really want. If we have scavenger kit, we'll get +3 to this. I don't really want to use this, if I'm honest, because I like everything I've got. I don't really want to have to replace anything with that. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. So, Debris. But that Survivor Corpse will definitely help. And then where is that Nightmare Tree? There it is. Well, I should have taken that out before I pulled. Alright, so we could get a Broken Lantern. We can get tangled and knocked down. We can't move through it. Block sight. And it's right in the middle. And then we stand 6 spaces away. Oh, that doesn't get any tokens. No, sir. Alright, who's my monster controller? Taylor Swift will be. What do we want to do here? Where do we want to line up? What do you guys want to do? What's your tactic? What are you guys feeling like? Alright, where do these have to go? I never read that. Adjacent to any board edge and 6 spaces from all other terrain. Let's just throw you right there, and we can put you right there. We have Dolores O'Riordan with the Twilight Sword. We've got Amy Lee, or Goth Amy Lee, with her katana. We've got Taylor Swift with the Long Claw. the one from the Lenore white box. We've got Axl Rose with the cat fang knife. All right. So I think I don't see a reason why we shouldn't win this. It's just now that two of our peoples are frenzied, that could be interesting. And for anybody that's just joining, thanks for joining. It's my birthday week, and I'm doing something fun. So instead of a subathon, we're doing a battle against an evil Twitch. The way we are evil lich on Twitch. In order to kill it, we've got to use subs, bits, points, all that kind of stuff. All those will do damage. And the things like follows and channel point redemptions and things will get us to spin the wheel, which opens up more things like potentially doing Steam giveaway, like random Steam keys. Like I went out and got a couple of those. So make me spin that wheel. You know, let's help kill that lich so we can unlock a Thursday stream. All right, where are we setting people? We just don't care. We just don't care, do we? Well, then I don't care then. I really don't care. I hate min-maxing. All right, bad guy turn. Remember, the end of each round he's going to spiral age, so let's keep that in mind. Instant wing strike. Target, last threat to wound. Is Aziz not focusing on this? Yo, Aziz. Hey. Let's focus. He's doing it again. And Eric, looks better. Thanks, Aziz. Thanks, Aziz. Let's see. Pick target, last threat to wound. Nobody. So no target, disdain. Alright. There's disdain. Place the phoenix in the center. Done. See, look at that. Magic. It emits a hissing moan. All non-deaf survivors suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level. Perform spiral age in the phoenix turn. So we're all gonna take, what, 1 brain damage? Ka-chow, 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 and ka-chow. Alright. What's next? And the dude's turn. Well, it's not done yet, is it? Because he's gonna zeal at the end of his turn. At the end of each monster turn, perform basic action. Closest threat in range. Who do we want to give a token to? No one can surge, right? We don't have any sun eaters in this group, and we're people of the sun, so we don't get surge. So doing the dreaded decade and removing tokens is one way to do it with the roll, but I think we're gonna go ahead and give it to like Taylor Swift or Axl Rose, one of those two people that can brain mint. I think I'm gonna go Axl. Actually, right? You guys want to go white Axl? Yeah. I don't like you, Axl Rose. I'm still mad at him for his crappy rolls last time. All right, so he gains an age token. Where's my age token? Tracker. It's really sophisticated. I put a dice on it. So he's got 1 age token. Then he's gonna take 2. Yep, 2. 3, sir. 2 die. Oh, somebody was about to roll that. You know what, actually? That's the die I was gonna roll, so we're gonna roll it. Alright, so 2 hitting on 2 3s or better. Hitting 3s or better. Well, there you go. 1 miss, 1 hit. Monster does not crit. He's not doomed. He could just spend it to dodge. Otherwise, he's taken 2 damage to the chest. So yeah, he's gonna dodge. And then let's see, we have a flow here. Razor Wind, survivors in the blast zone, which is anybody over here. So that's him and her. unfortunately, Taylor Swift, frenzy. So he's gonna dash out. Probably, yeah, probably just to there. I can't think of any other reason where he'd want to go. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just dash there. That way we can smack him on our turn. All right. So that was Axel dashing away. And unfortunately, Taylor's going to take a hit here. She's going to suffer knockback 7, which is nowhere, and bleed 1. And she would bash, but she's in full leather. So no bash. But bleed 1. Yikes. We don't like bleeds. All right, our turn. Now, I do happen to know some things about this, this guy. I don't necessarily want to attack with any age tokens. All right? That's not necessarily a good thing. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move her up. I am going to... Dang it. So that means, yeah. That means both Amy Lee and Taylor Swift cannot embolden an overcharge. That sucks. All right. However, oh, I never went and looked for that other die. It's around here somewhere. Is that it down there? No. Okay, so I'm stuck with that. Let's roll the bone die in there. She's rolling 4 dice. Hitting on 6, 5, 4, 3s are better, right? 3s are better, same as last time. 1, 2, 3. Wow, 3 9s? I'll take it. She doesn't have anything that says reroll 1s or anything like that. No. All right. Here we go. We got +2 toughness to wound this location. Feathered body, no reactions. We've got glorious crest, which is turn to face the attacker on a wound, perform displacement, and then if we had any age tokens, we could follow. And then we've got the underside, soft lower gut. The underside, pale and soft, -2 toughness to wound this location. Well, let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this soft belly first, right? So remember, we are sharp and deadly. Yes. Yeah, sharp and deadly. Here we go. Wow. That's embarrassing. So 5, 6, 7, and it's -2. That's still not enough. Wow, you suck. You suck, Swift. Oh wait! Ha ha! She's got a strength token. That's a wound. She got one. But that does count. It's not a crit. That was pretty funny. All right, now we got the feathered body, which +2 toughness. So we gotta do more. We gotta do more this time. You gotta be kidding me. That's depressing. Nothing on the belly or on the body, on that booty. All right, glorious crest. Come on. That's embarrassing. That's really bad. Wait, oh my gosh. Rewind. I might have 5 XP'd quite a bit there. I did. I totally 5 XP'd. I forgot about the 3 strength from the weapon. Oh, wow, that hurts me emotionally. So let's see that one. This one was a roll of 5. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. So never mind. That would not have wounded there. But this one will, right? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so that is on a wound. So 2 damage total. But now it's going to displace. Yeah, totally forgot. Totally forgot. All right. Turn to face the attacker. Wound, perform displacement. Place the Phoenix anywhere along a board edge furthest from the attacker. Let's just go straight across. If he's got any age tokens, they can follow. They don't! Alright, we'll just put it up there. Well, now what? You big jerk. Well, Dolores needs this insanity, so that's where she's going. Dolores needs this insanity real bad. Otherwise, she can't activate her dang sword. So, let's get that insanity. If survivor moves through it, we take it. Otherwise, we could scavenge it. 9. Gain 3 insanity and a skull, which means we get 1 more. Somebody could get it, right? So she's gonna get 3. Then we get them skulls. When you gain this, a survivor of your choice gains an insanity. Ooh, who should we give that to? What do you guys want to do with that one? And then archive it. Of course, who do we want to give that to? Dolores has got 5. Amy Lee's got 2. Taylor 3. You want to give it to Axel? Right on. All right, give that to Axel. Take that, Axel. Well, that was Dolores. So Axel and Amy can go. It just stinks that there's some jerkwad ran across the screen. We can't do anything. We could go and try to resource grab from the tree. I'm kind of feeling like that. You guys want to grab stuff from the tree? 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's grab something from the tree. Are you saying he could run? Or I think it was here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I mean, he could run, dash, and smash if that's what you're wanting. But he can't get behind to get his sneak attack. That's the crummy bit. I'd rather it come closer to us. Ah, okay. Didn't know if you were trying to say something specific. Amy is frenzied. But I'm going to have her move into non-line of sight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's her. And shoot. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna roll on that darn tree. 3. I think that's a big fat nothing. I fall down. I knock down. You fell over, you idiot. Bad guy turn. Well, here's an alpha or advanced card. Rancid melon stench. When this comes into play, the pustules on the Phoenix majestic body suddenly contract. All survivors gain an age token. All survivors gain an age token. Axel's up to 2. While Rancid Melon Stench is in play, the Phoenix gains a +1 speed. And if there are no age tokens in play, discard Rancid Stench. Well, there's no extra play card on that, so... Actually, I don't know. I'm not too worried about an extra speed. Famous last words? And then basic action. Closest threat in range. In range? What's its range? What is it? I can never remember. Movement of 8. Where's my magic wand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not in range, so it's gonna disdain. Fantastic. Oh man. Ugh. We should have run up with with Axel. Oh, whatever. Alright, well guess what he's doing. This day. Place the Phoenix to the center of the nightmare tree. It emits a hissing moan. All non-deaf survivors suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level. That's 1 each. Oh, the fireworks are out again tonight, huh? Alright, perform Spiral Age and the Phoenix's turn. So everybody's gonna get some XP, huh? Spiral Age. Yeah, and I can't surge. Alright, remove all age tokens. You gain 4 per. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Just what I wanted. That's the birthday gift that I wanted. Thank you. Not happy about that. Nobody's in severe danger. except for Amy Lee. Oh wait, he's got an extra. He had 2. Woo! Somebody just got some white hairs. Oh boy, can we kill this thing? Please. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm gonna stand up. Now, how can I hurt this thing the most? Alright, do we lose this now? If there are no H tokens in play, discard. Alright. Easy peasy. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of that mood. Alright, who's got the best chance? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an extra. Puts him in the blind spot. Let's get that. Let's get that dagger to work. 3 dice, hitting on 6, 5, 4, 3, or better. Oh, darn. Alright, well, 2. What do we got here? We got Glorious Head. If we attack with tokens, it rewinds and cancels. Glorious Hand of Feet. On a reflex, its gear pierces the survivor's puny mind, causing explosions of pain. Turn to face the attacker. Roll a d10. If the result is higher than the attacker's XP, they suffer brain damage for each H token. Okay, so we don't have any H tokens, so neither of these reflexes are going to do anything. We get +4 strength from behind. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As long as we don't roll that one thing. Yep, alright, there's 1. Oh, and he should have emboldened and overcharged. Why am I constantly forgetting that? So that was that. And the wound is a rewind, so nothing there. Glorious Handed Feet. Is that... I know, he does not have any luck. But it is a wound. All right, so that's 2 more. 4 total. That was helpful. Let's see if we can go with this. Let's see, reflex. Monster's glare pierces your puny mind. Turn to face the attacker. Let's turn you without hurting any of the minis. If the result is higher than the attacker's XP, which it won't be. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, can't possibly. So didn't matter anyway. Who wants to go next, though? Do we want... Well, let's see. We've got Dolores can go. Amy can go. Taylor Swift can go. All of them can do damage. Dolores will be able to potentially do 2 damage if she overcharges or emboldens and overcharges. Taylor Swift will be able to do damage with her claw. So I want to get that point of weapon prof though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Embolden and overcharge. That's all she's got. Good luck. Oh man, that might be a Bob Saget, but oh well. All right, so she misses and wastes at her 2 stinking survival. That hurts a lot, actually. Let's have Amy go in. 1, 2, 3. Amy is rolling. What is she rolling for us? She's rolling 4 dice. Hitting on 6. 6s are better. 1, 2, 6, and 8. All right, let's see. She is... So she's ignoring failure reactions. So let's do that one first. Failure reactions because of her sword. She's a 4. All right, so hitting on 4, 5. Hitting on 5s are better. Crap! And the failure doesn't trigger. So now we're... Well, 2 of them are in that spiral area. So we'll see what happens here. She could just miss again. Yeah, there she goes. She misses again. So no wound reaction. Come on, Amy. All right, now you're coming in. Now Taylor's coming in, and she is also throwing 4s. Hitting on 3s are better. Oh, 2s are better because she's behind now. That is all 4. 8, 8, 8, 7. Oh, please, no traps. Please, no traps. Woohoo! All right. And of course, she can't embolden and overcharge because she's frenzied. So we've got super dense, reflex, monster's glare pierces you, turn to face, and do the thing if you have age tokens. Let's see, we've got feathered neck, nothing happens. That's a displacement. So if we have age tokens, we can follow. So let's do that last, and let's rewind. So let's do that displacement last. Let's do the super dense first and go from there. All right. We are deadly, sharp, and what else? And we're adding the weapon strength, right? 7, 12, that's enough. So the monster turn to face and don't do anything because you have no age tokens. So that's 1. We're wounding on the feathered buttocks. Hey, we crit! What's the crit do? We get 2 small feathers. Woohoo! That's a win. 2 small feathers, which are considered hide. And that's just 1 damage. And now we've got feathered neck. Oh, that's cocked. Let's try again. Oh, that's a fail. That's a big stinking fail. Let's try again. Now on the feathered back. So if we wound it, it will run away. And I'll crit it instead. That's much better. So the phoenix suffers 1 extra wound. Stumble. Oh, darn. It's going to smash on me. So we do 2 damage to it. And it's going to move. It's going to smash me. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But no bash, right? No, I just knocked down. I got collided with. All right. So now what? It's got 1. It's got 2 left. 2 cards left. Did I do that right? I must have miscounted or not clicked on the overlay. All right, let's shuffle these up. Well, it still has time to hurt me. It still has plenty of time to hurt me. But it is now the monster turn. Because again, no surging. Instant wing strike. Last threat to wound. Of course, we're not a threat because we're KD. So who was the last threat to wound? It wasn't Amy because she sucks. And it wasn't Dolores because she rolled a 1. Right? So it would have been Axel. And he's back there. All right, so he gains another stinking age token. And materialize and attack. So up and smack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. So that's with 2 dice. Hitting on 2 3s or better. Hey, sweet. Evasion for the win. But does he have... Oh, he's got a survival. All right, sweet. Otherwise, I take 2 to the hand. 2 to the hand's not bad, right? Let's just take 2 to the hands. There's no after damage. And then I can GTFO on the Razor Wind, although he's going to Razor Wind again in a second. He's in the non-bash stuff. We'll just take it. All right, so he's going to take a knockback 7 and a bleed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now he does, unfortunately, his basic closest threat in range. That's gonna be you, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Target gets an age token. Oh shoot. And he's rolling 2 more dice. Getting on 3s. Sweet. Thank you, Dreamkeeper. And another hit. And where is he gonna get hit? For 2 damage to the head. He's gonna take it again. And then now I think he's GTFOing, right? Or do we care? Does he even care? I don't think he does. No, I don't think he cares. So he's gonna take a bleed, get knocked back, but not bashed. We'll take that bleed for now. But I do think on his turn, he's gonna just brain mint and let somebody else do the damage. Because I can't afford to have him disappear. He's real close. So 1 and brain mint, and he's done. I'm gonna have these guys stand up on their turn. With our fist and toothsies. But right now I'm hoping that Amy Lee is going to do the job. Right? That's what we need. So she's rolling 2 from the sword, 2 from herself, and oh crap, she's rolling another one from her frenzy. Whoops. She should have rolled 5 last time. God, this is gonna be trap hell. What do we get? So hitting on 6, 5s are better. 3 7s? Ah, it's traps. It's total trap. It's total trap hell. There it is. Yep, there it is. It's a tarp. My attacker is caught completely by surprise. Perform basic action, target the attacker. All attacks hit on 2s. So let's roll 1s. So basic action, target gains dreaded decayed. 4 and 8. So both of those are gonna hit. She's gonna take 2 damage to the chest. And what's the other one? The waist. And then she's, of course, she's still doomed, so she can't flow. She's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, get knocked down, and then take a bleed. There you go. Hopefully I did that right. I'm losing my touch. Well, there goes my chance to kill it this round. Oh, man. And I can't dash with Swifty. And does Dolores even have... Holy crap. Oh, I seriously forgot. Okay, that's 4 XP moments. Every time Dolores moves on the showdown board, like expensive movement, she's supposed to get a survival. So she should have 2 more survival. What an idiot. 1 more and there's a free sub for somebody. I'll be doing damage to my own damn birthday monster. Nice. I had my apparently my football scorekeeper knock on my door, let me know something's going on. It's better than alerts on your phone. All right. So, can I get to that dang monster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can. But I'm only going to do 1 damage. That's the cruddy bit. I think it's worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Dolores, come on, girl. 5 is probably not enough with the Twilight. So 9, 8, 7, 6. No, I need, well, oh, and 1 and 8. So there you go. Oh, just barely. Oh, just barely. And a wound with rewind. Not a big deal. Here we go. Boom, Dolores. Hell yeah, there you go. That's how you get your weapon prof. All right, you just crit. All right, crit. Persistent injury, open wound. When the monster draws AI, roll a d10. If it's 1, it suffers a wound. Persistent injury. Bam. All right, well, it's only got 1 AI, and it's a doozy. Ah, it's too bad I can't stinking do anything else with that. All right, she used 1 to dash. Oh, but then each one of those is a movement, which gives her another survival. And then let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with green. And is there anything green can do? Is there anything Taylor could do? Block. I guess she'll block. Sure. All right, so now it's bad guy turn. Gee, I wonder what it's gonna do. Gonna razor times 2. Guess who's the target though? Last threat to wound in range. Actually, it's like that. There we go. Target gets a age token. And then suffers materialize, which it's just gonna go up and come down because it can't smash anybody. Yeah, there's nobody in range to smash. Yeah, let's read materialize again. It says remove the monster from the showdown board, place it adjacent to target, must be placed so it covers as many other survivors as possible. A separate collision is normal. Yep, but there's nobody there. Nobody's in the room. We're hitting on 2s, 3s or better. Oh, that's 2. 2 and 2 each. Hand and waist. Both of those are okay. I'll just take them. Because I might need something for the basic attack. Alright, then I get blast zoned, which I could dash out of D-way. But I'm not sure about that. Who wants to see Taylor get attacked? I do. So I am gonna dash. Because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'd get a survival back. And no, it wouldn't. I'd still be in line of sight. So I'll just take the knockback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knockback, knockdown. And a bleed. And then basic is closest threat in range. Actually, that might be Axel. That might be Axel. Where's my croupier stick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, dude. Actually, he's up against the wall. He got knocked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it random? It's last threat to wound in range. So that is going to be him. And he gets an age token, which I don't like. Materialize and slam. And roll 2s. 3s are better. I hits him twice. Legs and legs. All right. Glad we've got armor today. And now Razor Wind. And he's got... Do we want to dash away? Because it's not going to push him anywhere. It's not going to knock him down. And he's just going to take a bleed. And then he could turn around and stab it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you won't be able to make it behind. Nobody's going to be able to make it behind. So maybe we'll dash it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Razor Wind does nothing. And then on his turn, he'll move into position. All right, that's how we'll do it. Alright, get up, you fools. Fist and tooth loveliness. 1, 2, 3 on his turn. He's rolling 3s. Come on, man. He doesn't have any survival. That is 2 strength tokens. And unfortunately, that doesn't mean any survival. So I can't use them for anything other than actual strength. Which is just too bad. 2 hits. What do we got? We got a rewind. Oh, crap. We could just crit that. The underside. Darn, this sucks, because he has an age token and he's gonna get rewound. Oh, wait! I forgot. The dang thing moved. Darn. Alright, so rolled a 7. That persistent injury did not kill it. Well, I mean, let's hope, right? I guess we'll go for the soft lower gut and just see if we can't crit both of these or wound both of these. First one, that's not a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we did wound him there, but we're gonna hold our applause because I'm gonna get rewound. Yep, that's a rewind. So on a wound. That's too bad. Undo the survivor's attack. Restore any wounds, persistent injuries this attack caused. Place the survivor 5 spaces away from the monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrap. It's this last 2 wounds is gonna take for freaking ever. How far are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, Dolores, spend 1, get 2. Good gravy. Actually, she's going to then embolden an overcharge. Roll her 1. Oh, that's a perfect hit. Why did you waste it? I'm super dense. Yes! There you go. Thanks, Dolores. That works so much better. It's just like, that's way better than putting. You just crit. Persistent injury, cracked beak. Ignore the effects of destroy armor. Alright, well, it's dead anyway, because we did 2 because of overcharge. There you go. That was not as much fun as it could have been. Or should have been, I guess. But yeah, we got it. We got it. All right. And you can always, hey, as I always say, and I love that my peeps are always calling me out on rule hiccups or whatever. If this is on video on the YouTube or whatever, post it in the comments. You see something I did wrong. I don't take offense. Hit that stinking comment button. Tell everybody what I did wrong for posterity. Right? Everybody needs to know. All right, so Phoenix level 1 gives 1 hunt XP. Where my croupier stick go? Right? Dolores is gonna age up, and she gets that important 4th Twilight checkbox. Goth Amy is going to go bye-bye. She's gonna leave us. She does not. Did she? She didn't touch it, did she? Did she? I don't know. Did she wound the darn thing? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. She's leaving anyway. Taylor Swift. And then anybody that has an age token is going to get an understanding. I'll do that in a second. Taylor Swift is going to age up. Axel is most definitely going to age up. And he's only got 4 more before retirement because of that stupid spiral age that caught me at the beginning of the map because it was too far. Oh, that was a pain. All right, then we've got weapon props. We got a guitar hit, definitely. We got a dagger hit, definitely. A Twilight Sword hit, definitely. And everybody with age tokens. That is Dolores. You get an insight. Amy Lee gets an insight with that, or understanding, which is bad. Taylor Swift does not, and Axel does. It's a lot of age tokens happening and understanding. All right, what elf? The first time the Phoenix is defeated, gain the Plumery settlement location. All right, I can start building some feathery things. All right, we get 4 and 4. All right, so 4 and 4. All right, we gotta hit schmick. There we go. Oh yes, hollow wing bones. I really wanted those. That'll make the woe, like I don't remember what it's called, but it's the weapon that goes with the headband that you can, you know, with foresight you can get an extra act. It's the thing. It could be either a club or a scythe that uses hollow wing bones. Pretty sure. Oh, more hollow wing bones. Tail feather and small feather. We get plenty of feathers. And we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do for the scavenger kit. We're gonna get one more. Small hands, parasites. And then let's get some prism lanterns. Come on. So 4 here. We get hide, love juice, and well, hey, broken lantern. It's better than nothing. So we get all of these awesome stuff, plus a skull, plus 2 small feathers, plus droppings, plus, yep, plus another broken lantern and the perfect crucible. So Goth Amy, we're gonna have to figure out how she retires. Is there a story that gets written there? If you guys want to help me out, figure out, does Amy retire? Does she leave? Does she do her last story? What exactly happens there? I don't think wanderers retire and, you know, set up shop. I think the whole point is that they go away eventually. So you're gonna have to help me out with that one because I've not read her yet. But for me, 5 XP. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios, guys.